ladies, I have something really interesting that I wanted to cover today as our topic of discussion. And we're going to talk a little bit about checking your man's cell phone, social media sites, different things like that. Personally, I have never been in a relationship with anyone that actually checked his cell phone, checked his Facebook, Twitter, anything like that. Personally, I just don't feel that is even important or relevant to check someone's phone if you truly trust them. One of the things that I have discovered over time is that once you get to the place where you feel like you need to check certain things out, it's obvious that there isn't a level of trust there that hasn't been built. And if you don't have trust, then pretty much you don't have anything. And people give you reasons to feel as though that you need to check certain things. So if you're already experiencing a relationship where you have to check certain things like that, really it means that that particular person really never truly, what should I say, was never yours, or shall I say, he just wasn't that into you. Men typically don't just do certain things like that where they're just constantly talking to women or they're cheating unless they just really don't want to be in a committed relationship. I know sometimes, people make mistakes, different things like that happen, and we'll talk about that type of stuff, at a later date. But I personally do not believe that a woman should check her man's anything, his phone, anything like that. I just really feel like you shouldn't be in a relationship with someone that you do not trust. And the same with him. I will not be in a relationship with a man that wants to check my phone or anything like that. It's either you trust me or you don't. And if you don't trust me, you're free to go. As simple as that. So I don't play games with people. When I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm committed to that particular person. And once I get to a place where I feel like that's not what I want to do anymore, I'm woman enough to say, you know what, this is over. This isn't working for me, and I choose to move on. So I think a lot of times we get caught up in playing games with people because we just won't be honest with people and let them know when you've come to a place that you're actually done with the relationship. And as adults, I really feel that we should do more of that, where we actually upfront and we actually tell a person what we actually expect. That way you don't have a lot of, like I said, a lot of cheating. You don't have, where you have the police called because, shoot somebody or, well, probably not that extreme, but where you get into altercation, a physical altercation with someone, you're trying to attack the female, which we'll talk about that at a later date, because I never understand why females will have an issue with their man and then they want to attack another female. That's a whole nother topic of discussion. I still can't yet figure out why women attack other women when actually your man is the issue. So why would you attack another female? But like I said, we'll deal with that at a later time. But we're going to wrap this up. And like I said again, ladies, you do not want to be in a relationship with somebody that you do not trust, and you have to go through his phone or you have to go through his social media. It's either you trust him or you don't. If not, set him free. One of the things my mom told me, she said that boys, are natural hunters, and they love the thrill of the hunt. And she told me, she said, if you like him, don't act as though you actually like him. Ignore him. When you're around him, when all the other girls like, oh, she's like, oh, just act like you don't see him or whatever. Just, totally ignore him. She was like, and, don't let on to him that you actually like him. So I actually tried that, and believe it or not, it actually worked. And, he would talk to me, and carry my lunch tray and little things like that. And I was just like, oh my goodness, my mom was so right. Like, this whole time I didn't know that, I actually, should just avoid him. So even as, in my adult life, it actually worked.